This is Red Dead Redemption 2. As always, I'm your Huckleberry Burner, and hopefully there's enough Tombstone fans still out there gaming to get that reference. As you can see by now, Red Dead Redemption Online should be open to everybody. I did think I was going to get early access because I have a non-standard version of the game, but I didn't know that there were two different bonus versions. If you didn't know, those with the Ultimate Edition got to play on the 26th, kind of on their own until it was opened up to us. But in addition to the Ultimate Edition, there is a Special Edition, which I had, and it gave me access to nothing. So we're going to run through it. I'm going to basically start up to show everybody how it begins. I think we're just going to be tailoring our character, and I think there's an initial storyline before everything unlocks. So we'll kind of run through that. You can see Rockstar, put out this little message, kind of giving you the rundown on just the generals of what we have in Red Dead Redemption 2 online beta, and let's get to it. All right, gotta have a yep, policy, yep. I don't know, non-disclosure, whatever. Yep, totally read it. And let's see what we get into. I haven't seen anything online with this yet. I haven't been watching any other videos. I love experiencing a game for the first time with some surprise. Who wouldn't? Not knowing what's coming is half the fun, and it also gets you killed a lot. If you're coming through on the video and you have played, go ahead and throw your thoughts, critiques, suggestions down low on what can be improved or what you like about Red Dead Redemption 2 online so far. As you just saw, it is still technically a beta, so I'm not exactly sure when they'll just officially call it Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, but expect changes. I think one thing I read is that Rockstar can't promise.
Okay, sir.
Well, let's get into it.
Here they are. Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I think we're making our character. You can choose man, woman. I'm not going to get too crazy with
Who's it
things.
gonna be?
You can hear my voice. You know where we're going.
All right, then. Deputy, would you please? I'm gonna need your details.
All right. We will get into this. I'm not sure, it'd be interesting to have sort of a stock
You aren't going
amount of
anywhere,
names.
and
That
neither
way
am I.
people would actually say your name, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. And we'll try to keep it fairly close to accurate so you guys will get to see behind the lens here a bit at me. But
Take
I'm
the time
also
and get
not
this
going to
right.
take too much time on it, so we'll stay within normal. But other than that, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time working on this. Boy, some of these eyes are way too close together.
From what I hear,
There's
you
some
ain't
weird
leaving us
looking people.
anytime soon.
Jesus. Is that normal? What are these heads? How do I... The base
We're gonna need
appearance
a
is
fair record
freaking
of it.
rough. Good God almighty. I mean... Oh man, it's gonna take forever to put something that resembles a human being on here. What is going on here?
Tell me everything
Why
except that you're innocent.
why is this
I
an
find that
option?
hard
Look
to
at this
believe.
thing. What is that? A little bit of Asian appearance. I don't know what these basics
Quite
are
a
going
record we'll
for.
have on you.
The eyes are super narrow on a lot of these. I don't know. Oh man, this is killing me. What can we change? Build, eyes, brows, nose. Okay. Why did
You're
the
lucky
skin
you
tone
were
change?
caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
I just want to get something with good eye distance. I guess I can change that. Um, yeah, his base appearances
It's a
are rough.
process, all right, but a
How
necessary
much do my
one.
ears stick out? I don't know. Well, this is not. I'd rather just have a camera. Good God Almighty! What is that? Good
How you
God!
doing with that?
Some of these spaces are just downright scary. Alright, let's go with that and see if we can fix it. Make him not too old, not too young.
Okay then.
Skinny. Average. And a little bit more traps there. That seems to be the difference. That's funny. Average got a bigger chest though.
Yep.
Alright, eyes and brows. Not narrow. Good God, what is going on here? Carefree. This is. Oh my God. Can we. Oh my God. I mean, I honestly don't know how long it would take to fix this. Turned up nose? Who wants this? Smooch? What the fuck? Let me see if I can take off some facial hair to get at least a look at this guy. There we go. Oh my God, it looks worse. How is it not? What species do they think this game is for? Alright, where are we at? I'm just gonna go neutral on all this stuff. Pretty basic fella. Good God. These eyes are really bothering. Apparently we can customize. Let's see what that looks like. Oh man, this is I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I also don't want to look like a freaking alien. This is killing me, guys. Sorry you have to watch this. Let's just make him look human, please. Alright. No, I can't handle this. Okay, so let's browse up a bit. Okay. Brow depth? What does that even mean? Rotate. I want to zoom and rotate. Oh, okay, I got you. Something like that, maybe. Color. What color is this? Creeping me out, fella. Redness, none, please. Oh God. Eye socket? Yes. Outward tilt, inward tilt, deep. Put my eyeballs out a little bit. That's starting to look like a normal human. I think. Eye position. Okay. Oh, not that. Let's kind of get a far view on this one. Way too far. A little too close. Let's go with that. What is this? Up, down. Let's try and get it right with that bridge. Guy's got bad acne. What's going on? Good Lord Almighty. Man, are we done with these eyes, I guess? Too many options, man. Nose, neutral. Let's see what our customized options here are. Nose, tip. I guess. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. This is rough. Shape. Well, let's keep it going right. I guess the middle seems fine. position. I don't have a super high lip. Or sorry, super upper lip shape. Pretty average, I think. Lip depth? What? What does that even mean? Upper lip shallow. Lower lip deep. Oh yeah, no, let's not do that. Oh, this is so... It's so detailed, but it starts you off in such a terrible spot. I like it. I do have a square jaw, but this thing's hanging so low, I look like freaking Thanos. Jaw depth. Oh, it's side to side, I think. I can't even tell any difference from there. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, pretty deep jaw. Chin shape. Zoom in a bit. Gotcha. Get it up. I just don't want it to look so long. Jaw still looks super long. I don't know. Maybe that's what jaws look like. Ears. Let's do neutral. I don't even want to deal with shaping ears. Cheeks wide. Gaunt. Man, that chin's really bothering me. Oof, plumb wore out. That ain't a lie. Look gummer. Guys, I guess that's it. I guess you can get a mouthful of teeth or no teeth. Get some gold. Good God Almighty. Long dead. I guess it's, you know, period specific. Hair. See what our options are here. Long and slick back. No. I love it. That is amazing. Rough tide. Long parted. Thick center. Neat. Left parted. No hair. Curly fro. Short curly fro. Wow. Long slick back. Oh, that's where we're at again, huh? Alright. Let's just go with this, I guess. I mean, we can always get it cut. Hair color. Kind of brownish. Maybe that? Oh. Freaking. Too many options. Go with that, maybe. Not that. Wish it had colors. Just tell me brown. Gingy. What in the world? That's gonna be ours. Yep. The walrus. Sea shanty? Is that what we're calling this? Woodsman. Noble. Arcadian. I'm your Huckleberry. You're a daisy if you do, Johnny Ringo. Alright, if you haven't seen Tombstone, I do recommend you go out there and watch it, regardless of your age. Go see some Tombstone. Oh man, what are we gonna do? Well, I guess if these are our options, I don't know if you can tell how bad this skin is. Let's cover that up with something. Take the tension off at least. Lifestyle. This is interesting. Oh, nice. Okay. Modeling. Let me clean up my skin a little bit. Jesus. I don't really know what's happening here. Where's the change? Complexion maybe? Is that what we're worried about? This guy don't look so good. Again, I feel like these need some titles to them. These are rough. Outside the facial hair. Can we get... What is going on here? This is rough. No complexion. Well, that doesn't sound good. Whatever that is. Complexion too. What? You can overlay complexions? Man, this might be way too detailed for me. Good God almighty, guys. No freckles, no mole. Spots? We have none spots? Thank you, Jesus. I was trying to find the right option. Well, there better be a none, please. Good God. Ooh, scar options. Everybody loves a good scar. The old ass scar is always nice. Came super close to calling it quits there. A rough one. Slash across the face. Interesting. Slash on the face. Ooh, right down the middle. That's a good one. Face. Think maybe we might do. Is that a burn scar? Yeah. This one in the hairline, none. Let's do one of these face scars, maybe. I don't know. Do have some chin scars in real life, but nothing this crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Little nose bridge. That adds a little character, right? Feel like why's my facial hair look a different color now? Says it's matched. Alright. Well, I guess that's us, guys. I don't see anything else, really. Alright. Well, we can adjust our whistle. What? Gonna need to hear this. This is a good one. Okay. Yep. Alright. Feel like random's gonna be good for us. Let's listen to 4. Let's make it oh, no, we can't change this. Alright, very clear. What's pitch do? High pitch. Let's see what low pitch looks like. Everybody does a little high pitch whistle. There it is. That's ours. Attributes. 2 points left to assign. Ooh, interesting. So one of the interesting thing here is that I know Deadeye works a lot different, especially in the multiplayer. So I don't know how much it's worth. I mean, obviously, you'll be able to use it on like solo missions probably, and But anything where you're synced up with other players, I mean, it's not going to work as it does in the actual game, where it sort of slows time. So I think, yeah, and I don't know how much running. Hopefully, I'll be doing. Just throw it all into health, maybe. I don't know. If anybody has any upside on this, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'd like to know, especially if I screw myself up. All right, let's confirm it and get to doing it.
Go and get your picture took. Hold up your fingers.
Hold up your fingers? What the hell does that mean? This is a mugshot? Oh yeah, it is a mugshot. We're in jail. What the fuck am I talking about? Pay attention, I guess. There we are. And here we go. Oh man, we're stuck on the island. Hopefully we got to this point in the game.
Officer Jackson, move those prisoners. Officer Benton, kitchens ain't staffed. Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving. What are you looking at? Go on, get moving.
Somebody's not happy.
You with the hammer, and you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah! I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books.
And that reading
Personally,
is dangerous.
I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Well, it looks like we're on the long haul for this work detail. Jeez.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh, don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Poor
Well, Mr.
Milliken
Jenkins
keeps
and
running
Mr.
into the
Milliken,
wrong end of some
Throw your
outlaws.
guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a
I
salary.
don't think he looks too bad.
You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble.
What'd I do?
This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns, and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
Let's do it.
Then you better get on this horse.
Can I take a good horse? Let's see. Scrawny
It's not much of an
nag.
animal,
Yep, something tells
They
me
haven't
that's
got
my
far to
horse.
ride. Must be odd being out of those leg irons. Get on the horse when you're ready. Ready?
Yep.
Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer
Still letting me
particularly
keep
values
pace.
discretion.
I wonder if it'll let me do
My name
cinematic.
is Mr. Horley. by
It
the way.
will. So that's kind of cool.
6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope
Nice to know we were wrongly convicted.
rounding you folks up. And those sham
Although I guess it
trials,
depends on how you want your alignment to be. You know, if you're looking to be the rough and tough outlaw, I mean, it really doesn't matter.
They got away with it. There's others convicted when you came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course. You will listen to
I've been playing around with the cinematic camera a lot. As you can see, it's kind of a quick way if you're going point to point. You don't really want to deal with any chance encounters or accidental falls off a cliff, you know, to get you from point A to point B. Looks like we're at a camp, so I'll come out of it and we'll hitch up. It's almost like it's walking us through the controls of the game, which I think is a little silly, but I guess it's possible to step in and not be interested in the storyline and go directly to online.
this
So
way.
it
She's
does
anxious
cover
to
all
meet you.
bases.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank
Could
you,
have got me a
Horley.
different shirt.
I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners?
Our character is
Horley,
oddly
please show our guests to
quiet.
the tent and
You know,
give
if you're
them some
playing the
fresh
main
clothes to
storyline,
put
Arthur's
on.
usually
Then
making,
serve us both a little
you know, if not
refreshment.
very
Certainly, madam.
profound comments, at least
way.
saying something.
You'll find a change of clothes
But it
in
looks
there.
like, you know, given the
Alongside
options
a few
of
other items you might need, a lasso,
players
a
you
knife,
pick, they
and a
thought to just
lantern,
leave that
I
out
believe.
probably for, you know, ease's sake, and probably a lot of data. Wardrobe. Alright, man. There's no outfits. Let's see what kind of hats we have. What in the world is this? I'd rather go without a hat. Coat. Let's put the vest on first. Traditional. Buckskin. Let's red it up a little bit. Kind of like that. A little boldness in this nice western world of neutrals. Shirt. No shirt. Interesting. Just the best. Well, maybe we should go with that. Everyday shirt. Got any color options? Ooh, black on red. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, I can deal with that. Let's go no suspenders. Yep, we can do that. And weapon equipment. No options. Why would it let me select it if it didn't have options? That's silly. Pants. How are we gonna mix these? Slack pant, cuff down pant. Let's go with something without patches on it. Want to at least look respectable. Let's see. Yeah, let's go dark. Throw some more neutral out there. Really make that vest stand out. That's all we want. Make that snappy vest. We got worn rovers, cobbled shoes. What the hell? Lumber boots. Got any options inside here? Just colors. Maybe those. Let's start there and see what we can change up. Not those freaking things. Worn ropers. How does that look? Yeah, let's do that instead. Although it looks like they'll let you run around barefoot, which might be kind of fun. We got clothes on. Exiting the wardrobe finalized. Let's make it happen, guys. Closer by the minute to actually doing something.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive.
I was about to comment that I didn't pick a hat, and then I realized how atrocious the options were.
The same time
I'd rather have
my
a son
husband
of
was
mine
shot
as
in the back,
than wear
but
that.
by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are.
At least
The
they put
people
some
who
thought
run
into giving us a little
Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah
background.
Shaw, banker,
Threw me off as I
real
was reading
estate
Blackwater
speculator,
there.
and crook, Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs.
Ooh, nice.
Grace
Kill
Lansing,
cards.
his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello,
He
partner.
has
Orly.
seen some better days, it looks like.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
A fee can be paid to move. Interesting. Alright, let's kind of take a peek. Not a lot of options here. Looks like Gaptooth Ridge is the only option as well. Not a lot of options to start out, but as I just said, you know, you can move it
sir.
for a fee later.
While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
I don't want the scrawny nag. Give me something else.
Your own devices.
Kind of what I was talking about on the walkthrough. You know, do this a whole lot, but in a situation where I'm trying to stay on storyline, we're trying to just bring up the cinematic, and you can change your speed here as well. You can just, you know, keep tapping it. I did just see a horse, so maybe you can capture better horses. Hopefully we won't run it too low. I should probably take a look and see what his ability is, but we're gonna try and run him. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll kill my horse right off the bat and end up on foot. That's why you don't go barefoot, guys. Yeah. But again, if you haven't played with the cinematic camera in the story, you know, it's a good way to go from point to point without putting, you know, too much focus and stuff into it. A lot of times I use it if I'm running around on the actual story and just trying to make moves pretty quickly, or, you know, sometimes if I'm doing side stuff, a lot of times I'll go hunting and end up with a whole bunch of pelts and stuff that I want to take to the trapper, and I'll kind of just put a waypoint. It'll follow either a storyline, yellow guide sort of waypoint, or one that you create yourself. I'm assuming we either ran by something dangerous or he's almost dead. Like I was saying though, it'll follow either type of waypoint, the yellow one like we're on now, or one that you place yourself that'll be red. So it's a good way of just moving point to point. I mean, it still takes the travel time, but it takes less attention from you. Yeah, I ran it pretty dry there. That's my bad. Definitely something to watch out for. His horse's stamina when you do that. So if you have a good horse, it's not an issue in the storyline. I have the White Arabian, so I mean, I never really have to worry about him tiring out on me.
Acting like you done hit your head.
Emotes, huh? Hey, buddy. Got to go inside? Come on now. Kind of silly to make me have to go inside. There's a freaking door there. Not a door, like a teller window, rather. Hey, what's his name? Alden? Is that right? From the game?
You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged.
Love how they kind of bring the game into it a little bit.
Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gap Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay?
Sounds like it's going to be the same map.
By the way,
maybe.
Catalog, the latest issue.
Oh yeah, I did read about this. You won't have to go to like general stores or things to make purchases. You can just order them through the catalog, and they get delivered either in the post. So you have to go to like the post office, or I think you can pick them up in your camp, which makes things a little bit easier. You know, as you gain money and are able to kind of buy upgrades instead of having to run them down into town. You can just order them through the catalog, Pony Express style, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to feed the nag. So I don't think. Can we pat? We can pat. We do have something. Alright, let's feed him up. Okay, it looks like there's a bonding level still as well. If you saw that when I gave him the horse, it said +1 and had kind of a little horse profile there. Obviously, if you play the storyline, you know, it adds points to your bonding level with your horse. Look at the camp up here. I don't want to get too crazy. I'm going to try and focus on the storyline. Let's see how big this yellow area is. That's pretty big. We'll stay around on the road and kind of just swing up. Again, I'm not too high up on this horse yet. It's actually not showing me any. Yeah, let's go search through. I'm assuming that this camp is what we're looking for. Oh, there's my horse attributes. Yeah, he's still pretty well. Go to the hideout. Take out the outlaws. This will be an interesting introduction to see maybe what I'll show you guys one of my favorite things to do in the game. See if I can get away with it here. Is to, oh, come on now. Where are you at? Oh, he got me to it. Is to execute. So let me see if I can do a better shot. Here we go. You know, if you have enough health, there's not too many enemies. It's one of, oh, where did he go? God bless it. One of the quickest ways to just tear through people and kind of get one-shot kills. So go ahead and take that little piece. That's kind of my aggro style for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just bowling through here. Let's see what this hat looks like. See if we can get some upgrades. Oh my goodness. It looks like a mining hillbilly. I wonder if that's something they'll introduce into the game. I believe the in-game currency for online is going to be gold. Oh, I like that hat. Let me swatch those out. And I wonder if you'll be able to mine. I mean, even if it's something that doesn't reward very highly, I think it would just be something fun to do, given the period that the game is set in, to be able to mine for gold, even if it only turned up small amounts. One thing I'm not really seeing here, what's this hat? Is weapons on the ground. You know, in the storyline, the enemies drop their weapons. They give you the option to. Yeah, I'm not seeing any through Eagle Eye either. Options to swap out your weapons. It doesn't look like we're going to have that opportunity here in online. But the same damn hat, pretty much. I think the other one had a better band for our outfit. Look at me, getting all fashion forward. Yep. Oh, what did we see? Just
okay.
Dead body.
Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. The map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
I generally like to align pretty honorable, mostly because I don't like to get too crazy in these games. I mean, things come down to it. I'm not afraid of shooting it out, but, you know, I try and play it as close to maybe how I would try and do it if I was able to survive in this time period. But we'll see. We'll see where things take us. Sometimes there's only so much you can do, and then you gotta shoot your way out of places, even if those are good people around. If you're not using Eagle Eye, you should, just because it lets you see a lot of options for items and drops from enemies, especially early on when we're going to be scrambling for items, materials, weapons, and money. So always take a look out. If it's glowing, it's something of interest. Alright, let's see what's in the satchel. Treasure? How far away are we? Not terribly far. So, yeah, as you can see, we're going to set a waypoint on it. I'm kind of going to run that same style to show you just how we can kind of get around the map a little point to point. Again, I use it mostly when I'm not wanting to run into chance encounters and I'm trying to just get on, make the most of my time when I'm playing, or in this case, doing a video, so you guys don't have to be bored with me dawdling through the wilderness and getting distracted by anything that moves. Did my horse run off when we started shooting? See how he responds to this whistle. You scrawny nag. Actually, hold on. Let me hop off and see if we can take a look at his stats. Does not really... That's interesting. Alright. If you are going to use the cinematic camera to sort of move around, one of the best things is to get your horse to a road. I find that I have the most difficulty with kind of the cinematic run through when my horse has to find the road itself. Things tend to get pretty ugly at sometimes. So not gonna let me brush him. Have to get off. Come on now. I do a lot of kind of like my horse maintenance, usually from the horse, but looks like they're not gonna let me do that. All right, so we'll be a little bit more sparing on the tapping of the X button this time, and follow this up to our treasure area. Again, you know, if you just don't want to focus, if you're going from point to point to get something accomplished, one of the easiest ways to do it. Sometimes it'll give you a cool camera angle as well, and kind of give you some nice visuals, but a lot of time it's just easy travel if you have to go through points where you can't really fast travel to. Oh, rabbits. See, I would have got distracted by that. Would have had to shoot it, skin it. Instead, we're staying on focus. If you're doing videos yourself, I also recommend this. That's just because it can keep you a little bit focused. Sure, you have to fill it with time, but and words, but it's definitely something easier to get through. Is he dying on me? Good God. Let me see. Yeah, he's all burned out. Well, at the very least, what you can do is still go cinematic. You can hold down X, and your horse will move at their standard speed, and you won't kill them. You can tell my horse has had enough of me. Scrawny old nag. Once we get through this story, I'll probably shoot out and maybe either try and capture a horse, or at the very least get enough money to buy one. But we'll develop. I'm hoping that the horse develops much like in the game, whereas the bonding level increases, the stamina and the health will increase as you use him as well, which would be nice. You know, you can get by with a lot of mid-level horses in the game without really noticing it. I mentioned I do have the White Arabian, but you know, with how I move around the map and as much as I kind of explore, I mean, I don't really need the speed that much. I mean, the place where it probably pays off the most is in these sort of transition scenes when I'm going to cinematic mode, just because he is fast and he does have high stamina. But if you get the stamina up, I mean, you don't terribly notice the speed all that much. It looks like we're probably in the area. Yeah. Let's see what we can get. Some animals out here. Kind of just play around real quick with one of them. Kind of see how we are with the game. Baja pronghorn. Desert bighorn ram. Let's see if we can get a little bit of angle on this guy. Is that horse? That is a horse. That's a pretty rough looking horse. Alright, let's see if we can get a shot on this guy. See if we can get him to turn for us. There we go. I am noticing, I mean, if you saw there when I just took that shot, I got 10 points for a kill, 10 XP that is. We'll kind of play around with looking through our menus and seeing, you know, how much that's really worth. Let's see, let's try throwing the whole thing on there and just taking the carcass in. I like doing this sometimes when I don't have a lot go. Oh man, I dropped him to a 2-star. I went after him because I thought I could keep him perfect. It seemed like a good shot, but I guess not. But yeah, I like to keep him carcasses whole. That way I don't miss out on some of the items. Just because oftentimes I'll be full on certain types of ingredients or items involved if I've been out hunting a lot. And so you leave a little bit on the table when it comes to maximizing ability card voucher. Okay, we ranked up. Gold bars can be used to purchase, unlock certain items early. Once you own 100 gold nuggets, that's a bar. Shop has become unlocked. Well, as you increase, you can see your rank unlock under progress in the pause menu. Alright. Let me give that a second. Cash can be used to purchase a range of products. Also looks like cash and gold. Kind of differentiate. What? Ability card. This can be redeemed to acquire your first ability card. Alright, let's see what my options are here. The storyline uses mainly cash, and you can find gold. But you basically just turn cash into its gold value, or turn gold into its cash value, whereas here it looks like they're going to operate as two different currencies. One's going to be the in-game currency, and I'm sure the other one's going to be premium currency. Like most online mobile games, anything with microtransactions in it, it'll probably be something you can purchase. I do believe you can slowly earn it over time, but I think the rate's going to be pretty bad from what I've read. Alright, so we'll bring this up in. View the ability loadout as triangle. Okay. First passive card. Passive cards. Always working. Okay, so we have one Deadeye card. Moment to recuperate. While Deadeye is active, you slowly regenerate. Taking any damage will cancel. Ooh, that's more of a kind of hide and make it work sort of thing. While Deadeye is active, you can paint targets onto enemies. Fire your weapon to shoot all marked targets. Each shot drains Deadeye. That's kind of interesting. Focus on Deadeye is active. You and your team members deal a little bit more damage. If more than one member of your team has this ability, the effects do not stack. That's interesting. That's a good thing to think about coordinating if you get yourself in a posse, because it looks like it's only worth one person having that running. I mean, this one's kind of interesting in the sense that you can paint an enemy and just start firing off. I wonder how that works. I mean, do you have to be still fairly close to targeting them, or can you just like shoot it around walls? I don't know. Fire your weapon to shoot all marked targets. Each shot drains. Let's go with this one to start. I feel like starting out and kind of learning, we might need health more than we need anything. It looks like it has an XP attached to it. Oh wow! Now I didn't choose those other two. They're $50. We have 385 and 5 nuggets. But yeah, it looks like there's a HP related to it. I would assume with something like this that it will, simply upgrade how much energy or the rate of energy restored. So let's equip that. Alright. Let's remember that we have it. Much like Deadeye itself, sometimes I forget that it exists. When aiming, R3, yep. Some cards require a weapon to be equipped. Did that horse just die, or is that... Oh, it's just plain. That's kind of cool. I am... Morgan. Let's see what my options are here. Sorry, guys. American Paint. 3 and 3. Morgan's 3 and 2. I wish I could see what the scrawny nag is. I mean, I'm sure he's something around there. He's not that great. Will it let me? Yeah, I don't know why. Hold on. I just have to know. Hold on. Let's see if I can get to my start menu. Player. That looks like some posse stuff. Kinda just want to see my horse. Right? A lot of this stuff is locked. Yep. Why is it not giving me a horse option? Is this my horse? Oh, this is my horse. Okay. At the moment, he's 1-1 with an option to go up to 4-3. Okay. Get this paint. I mean, he's 3-2 now, but yeah, I'm interested on. I mean, it really doesn't have any gray bars here, so I'm not sure how that would affect. I want that paint. Sorry, guys. Do not want this Morgan horse. 3-2. It's about the same. What? A lot of horses, but oh, these are pronghorns. I'm an idiot. Alright, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through this. I'll try and get one on my own. Let's go jump on old Naggy Nag over here and make some things happen. Why does it not even let me ID that? Well, that's a bit pain in the ass. Looks like maybe catching a horse is going to be a little bit harder than in the story. We'll get to it though. If I figure out anything, we'll throw up a little storyline as well. A little walkthrough on that. If you guys have seen any of this stuff, you know I like playing with all the options that are out there. Alright, let's get back to the road. The only thing I kind of really wonder, you know, right now we're sort of going through this intro storyline. This intro storyline for the online, so I'm not sure how the cinematic camera will really work once we're actually playing multiplayer, you know, and there's other players in the world with us. I can see that being a little problematic, especially if they're able to attack us. Coyotes, never really much to fear there. Sorry about the slow travel after riding my horse's dick in the dirt. He does not move very quickly. It's a nice little shot there. Hopefully this is Davy's place. If it is, we're gonna make a shortcut. Having a hard time at it. That's still one of these guys. Yeah, that'll be better than what I got. Let me check the map real quick. Good guy. Well, we'll see how close we can get this horse to death. What do you guys say? Ooh, boy, that stamina is taking forever. It's kind of a weird feeling, you know, if you have any amount of hours into the story, it doesn't matter what horse you have, that horse is better than this horse. So it's weird to sort of be on a horse that's this bad. Kind of such a huge step back of progress from, you know, where I am in the story. So it's kind of funny to have to be dealing with these issues. Oh no. I don't know if you just saw that. It looked like it said stowed and items will be lost, but yeah, no choices. It's what I get for killing stuff. We suggested you go to see Clay, horse thief. Alright. Let's get it done. I wonder if these are actual players waiting. It's just matchmaking now. Okay. Oh, Clive and what's the brother's name? Clay? Hey, hey, how's everybody doing? Guy on the left look a lot like Dutch.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out at Raskeller Fork with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off a fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Tumbleweed once you have the horse flesh. And I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
Everybody got a scrawny nag.
My business then.
So it's not really letting me keep pace. That's interesting. Well, looks like it's go time, guys.
You're dead.
aggro style? What do you guys think? I'll get on to that. What's that? Go, gang. Left. Reload, fool. Nice work, man. That was kind of interesting for a first mission.
Well, well, well. Orley was right about you. Dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can.
Wish I could keep a better horse than the scrawny nag.
Here's some money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon.
Nice. Got a male blondie. Nothing wrong with that. $18. I don't know if we can get anything. Just services. Horse insurance. Nice. He's upgradable to 5 and 4. That's a lot better. Horse care package. Fully restores all horse cores and yields gold cores. Oh, okay. That's kind of nice. Nice. Insured horses will automatically begin to heal if critically injured. And it looks like it's free, at least at the moment. We'd be a fool not to take it. Alright. What are we going to name this horse? Man, all my ones from the storyline are all smoke and fire and vapor related. Good old Dusty. I think services, that's where we're at. Oh, we can get some tack. I don't know if we have the money for it. Looks like that might be the only option we have. I'm betting it's free. Yeah. Oh, this one or the dark one. Let's deal with this. Usually I don't have too loud of a saddle, but to make things work. Now let's get. Now that we got a saddle, we got some options. That's interesting. We don't have very much money though. Level up to 32. Sweet baby. See if we can get some matching colors here. Maybe not. I guess we'll stay with it. I don't want to bore you guys. We'll come back. This is all stuff we can do later. I hate to tell you, yeah, we'll come back for all this. I'm up to 16 nuggets. Almost got a whole bar. Look at me. Getting a real horse and everything. See how far away our camp is. Whew. Yeah, we're just gonna run a straight line. It was probably worth it time-wise to not do cinematic. You know, always pay attention to where your goals are, because obviously... Oh! That was close. That was super close. See if I can work my way down from here. Oh, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. I guess that's why it was a long way. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. You got that. Come on, buddy. You got that. Oh, he's not having it. Oh, come on. I think he can make it down there without dying. He obviously does not. God. Well, the real question is, I don't think he can go up either. I mean, maybe this shallow spot. There we go. Well, that was a nightmare. I guess I'm not going to save time. Probably should have just ran cinematic after all. Yep. Good God. Big circle, guys. Big circle. You think you know a shortcut. Rocks all over the place. Yeah, this might not be quick. Sorry, I get easily distracted. Maybe nothing. It might be something for, if I remember correctly from the first Red Dead Redemption, this might just be something that's evolved in a multiplayer game later. Some of these little outcrops and buildings that look like they don't have purchase, you end up utilizing them in other game modes. Shut your mouth, horse. Better be able to cut through here. I'm going to be very upset. Woo! always hit your horse when you can, because it will add to your bonding. I don't know why horses like it, I guess, if you actually tie them up.
How do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg, and I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to them, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
Yeah, general stores and tailors, or you do have the catalog. We might take a look at using it. They're showing it there on the side. Maybe it's just giving us a rundown on what's available. Yeah, we might see if we can throw a posse together. I do have a number of friends that are playing. Oh, wow, that was quick. Maintain ability loadout. Oh, it's nice. You can see your experience there. What was it? Execute's got us 10. Hey, man, we only got to kill like 45 people. We'll be all set. Player menu. Basically the opposite of Satchel. You will be able to make purchase from handheld catalog when you enter free roam. Why is it not letting me open the player menu? Is there a different directional pad? Come on now. See if I can get outside of campus. That'll do it. There we go. Cannot be attacked by rival players. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no! I was just seeing what it said, and then it it's made me attackable for 30 seconds. That sucks. Well, now we know. Don't put your flag down on accident, or people might kill you. Let's raise it up. Let's look at our camp stats. Camp size of 4. Captooth Ridge. Daily fee $1. I mean, I gotta make $1 a day just to stay here? Good lord. I wonder if it's in-game days as well. I'm assuming it probably is. Something red on the map. Let me. What is that? A hideout. Oh, enemy hideout. It's been a while since I played the old Red Dead, but I think, to pick up missions, you just go to areas like that. Looks like there's a free roam mission. Yeah, stranger. We got some sort of race here. Interesting. I wonder if you race. I'm assuming you race other players. Showdown. Exploring the series. Interesting. Very interesting. Stranger, Armadillo. It's a pretty big map. It's very long though. I think that's, oh my goodness, until you get, oh, back to where the gameplay is, Lemoyne, West Elizabeth. Yeah, it's pretty much the game map there. They've kind of extended us over here. What is this? In Austin. I'm assuming maybe it's something you work your way in exploring, and also probably maybe rank as well. Might be one way for them to sort of cut down on server load by sort of having these sort of maybe like internal walls within the game, so it looks like one sprawling map that you can run through, but in actuality it kind of partitions itself. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like it's very mountainous down to the Sea of Coronado. I don't know. Let's go to this gang hideout, see what kind of trouble we can get into. Can't really look at this menu very much. Oh, it's just a catalog. So if you... Oh, it's a catalog. I guess maybe you gotta be in camp. Alright, don't need any of that. How do I see camp stats again? Oh, it's interesting. Let me, I'm assuming maybe we can store money? That might be an interesting thing. Emotes, wilderness, you know, in the story, you donate to the camp to upgrade it, and it kind of seems like you're forced to kind of give away money, but if you can store money here, might be a good way to keep from losing it, you know, in the wild if you get robbed. Wilderness Outfitters. Yeah, so this is stuff to upgrade your camp. Oh, looks like they want... Oh, you can use golden. I guess you can't really store anything here. Crips has outfits, okay. Or is this just to upgrade Crips? It is. Okay. When you gain or lose weight, it will be shown in the health core. That's helpful. Lockbox, there we go. That's what we want to see. Oh, that's just for deliveries. Well, maybe just run around with it. I don't know. Alright, well, screw me, I guess. Let's take old Dusty here and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Let's see what... Man. See what kind of trouble we can get into, boys and girls. Increase, okay. Oh wow, that's a lot further away than I wanted it to be. But I don't think we really need a horse. Do we have any knives? We do have a knife. How sneaky can I get? Let's see where his path is taking him. So, is there 3 of them down there, or is there just one guy? Well, so much for that, guys. Time to shoot it up. Oh, come on now. Ooh. This is a bad spot. I don't know if you're gonna fail. dead already. Yeah, names everywhere, don't they? Get some of this health back. Let's get out of it. Whew, did that hurt? Come on now. Let's get out of here. This is okay. I kind of like this regen. It's not a bad ability. Especially in a situation like this where you can kind of slowly move your way around. I gotta loot people. Gotta upkeep fee in my damn camp. Of course, his own gun. Why would he do? Where's he at? That's where he's at. They got reinforcements coming in. Keep it moving. I think the machine gun's gonna be helpful. Right up top too. Yeah. Taking their time. Alright. Let's go make things happen, boys. Ooh, somebody coming for me. Do it. Aggro! Oh, this guy's getting aggro on me. I like this. This is getting real. Oh, I was not paying attention, was I? Wait, was that it? Who did I get killed by? Right? I'm not sure what just happened. Was that a...
I'm gonna make you wild for widow!
Not as much fun as you thought.
Say hello to... What in the hell?
Feel like there's one last guy left. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like he's up there.
What a day, huh?
What is it, a character player or kind of like a level boss? Let's try not to go right at it. See if we can do a little climbing. Oh, they're down below now? Yeah, they must be in. Oh, they're in there. Gotcha. Nope. I'll figure it out. You guys just hang in. How did I get up here? There we go. Nice. All the options to view details. Alright, got us a jacket. Got us a saddle horn. Pump action shotty. Not too bad. Now let's do some looting. Whew, looks like some PvP killing going on out there. Why did he pack up my camp? I'm a little confused. Maybe packs it up. I don't know. Pack it up daily? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, what's that? That is nothing. All my dead bodies. Oh, looks like a player's around. He is not too far away. Nope. Why is my camp all the way there? That is really far away. That's interesting. Well, see if we can get into any trouble. Seems like a whole lot of PvP killing going on. I don't know how much I'm gonna enjoy that. Ah, come on now. What was that? Saw a little bit of red that way. Ah, bless it. Gotta start paying attention to these contour lines on the map. I'll run myself right off of the cliff. Both of them gonna live through that. Oh, that one's not. There he is. Aiming at his belly. He died anyway. I just thought about what I was saying earlier about stowing animals, and then I realized I have nothing in my satchel, so I might as well just skin. Man, following the track doesn't seem like a very good way to get there either. It's kind of a pain in the ass that you're so far away from where he moved the camp. It's just interesting. Let's follow the track for a bit, see if we can get around this terrain. I love shooting birds. Good one. What do we got here? California condor. Blaze 2-star. Might as well pluck him. Got a little Deadeye experience there, that's always nice. We'll probably follow these tracks as long as we're kind of keeping east. Actually, let's get off in this low spot. I mean, one of the funnest parts about the game is obviously adventuring, so I try and run off of the roads a lot. And this, again, I'm trying to be focused. Right now, I don't mind being too focused. Oh, come on, horse. Kind of keeping an eye on all these pink dots, seeing as Seems like people like killing each other. Now I'm just trying to get a feel for things. Hey. Not much, man. How's your game going? Just trying to figure things out. Yeah, I keep seeing a lot of people getting killed. Trying to avoid everybody. There's somebody's camp. What was that? Gotcha. Ah, come on. He's on the move. What in the world was that noise? I love that my horse just, without skipping a beat, ran through just a whole slew of cactus. Yeah, nothing good there. What in the world was that? That ain't like a lizard? I think I need to kill this thing now. Ah. There we go. Let's find out what this is. Oh, two of them. Looks small. Looks like we can pick it up. Desert iguana. See if he pockets it. If not, we'll just skin it up. Yeah, just 2-star anyway. Whew. They just take meat. 10 animal parts collected. Where we are. Ooh, looks like we're heading kind of towards somebody. And people are heading towards us. Hope it doesn't get hairy. horse, yes, I did. It's worth 100 points though, I guess I'll take it. I saw a bird shadow. What's up here? Horses. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, all 3s and 2s. Alright, moving on. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Looks pretty steep. Let's see if I can... It still won't let me brush my horse. That's very weird. Invited to free roam event, King of the Castle. Let's see what this looks like. Join free roam event. No pending yet. I don't even... Why doesn't it give us any information? That sounds kind of like some King of the Hill type stuff. I don't know if I'm really ready for that. Kind of quiet this down. Just, you know, we're running into people. I don't know how much we have control over what they say, which it would be 0. So I'll cut that off just now, just while we're adventuring. Maybe in later videos, or probably when I'm playing, when I'm playing by myself, I'll have it turned on. But for now, pronghorns. Anybody good? There's a 3-star. That's a 1. I saw a 3 in there somewhere. Is that what's happening? Boy, it's hard to pick them out now. We can actually hunt as opposed to scaring things off. Probably not without a... Might be kind of hard without a scope to get any real good kills. Don't know how much of our time it'll be worth. Let's see, anybody running around this town? I see a pink dot over there. I don't see the butcher though. Alright. Keep making our way through the world. Probably just kill up some small game on our way to the camp over here. What we got? something big. Probably one of those California condors. See if we can get an angle on him. Oh, come on. What the hell? Guess not. I think the repeater might be too big for him, but it started out as a 3. See if it stayed that way. It did not. That or I'm gonna get trapped. Alright, let's go that way. See, do we got our binoculars? We have a camera. Why wouldn't they give us binos? What is this hat? Is that my hat? The A hat? Let's check it out. That hat has me intrigued. Is it a special hat? Oh, you shooting me? Oh, it's a body. That's interesting. Not a body I can loot, though? I don't understand. This may be a player's body? Okay. Moving on. Now let's talk about getting a fancy hat. That was way off. Hope I get civilization before this animal carcass rots on me. Probably should just pluck it. Well, if you've seen any of my videos, you know there's one thing I do love doing. That is peeking in saddlebags. Oh, yep, they got me. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this heal ability. Not too bad. Try it one more time, see if I can't get myself killed. I don't want to be there. Looks calm. Alright. Snake oil. Nice. 14. This should be better. Let's see, where can I sell this guy at? Horse thief. Oh, come on now. I mean, this horse is just on its own. I'm just trying to take care of it. Farmland Ranch. What, is that fence all the way back here? Is that the only fence there is? Oh yeah, that is not worth my time. Did he just move my camp back? What the hell is this? I'm so confused right now. It tore down the camp, then it... I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but that is a little messed up. Farmland Ranch. Thieves Landing. Anywhere of the stable? Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's where we're going anyway. Guess we can get there quick. Get a couple bucks. Staying on this wrapping up. Oh my gosh, it's forever away. Out for a ride, I guess. Somebody's got a pretty nice camp. I wonder if it's going to give us a temporary horse here. You know, in the game, you can sort of steal a horse, do a few things to get to that first bonding level, and then it classifies it as a temporary horse. Not 100% sure that's what we're going to do here. We kind of check this terrain out. I think we can kind of run all the way through here over to Thieves Landing. I'm probably just going to bang east real quick. Try to make this as short as possible. And now let's head straight for it. You guys have been watching me enough do all this little stuff. Let's just get rid of this horse. Call it a few days and hit that next story mission. I think I need to go over there. Let me check. No, it still looks pretty sweeping. I think we can handle this terrain pretty fine. How we doing? Start swinging north of it. Wow, what in the world was that? Creepy ass noise. Let's see where our tracks are running. I like railroad tracks a lot. I mean, very often they'll take you kind of where you need to go. There's a lot of people ahead of us. Anytime you get big open world games like this, you do tend to see a healthy amount of griefers in there. They're just trying to make things hard for other people. We are trying to avoid them as much as possible. As we get closer to some of these cities, I don't know how well that's going to work out for us. Make sure I'm not heading for a cliff. Oh man. Maybe if we swing. Let's go north now. Get down to the low end. There's some sort of civilization here. Oh, this must be Thieves Tower. Thieves Landing. What am I talking about? There's a fence. Let's see myself some stuff real quick. What we have to sell. Wedding ring, necklace, emblem, yep. See what he has to buy. Some weapons. Ooh, why is this free? Do you like free things? I mean, we kind of have to, right? A lot of stuff that has to be unlocked with level. Baits. Wow, that gun oil is super expensive. I'm gonna pick up this revolver though. Alright. Can we take a look at that? Oh shit, somebody's coming. Get out of here. I'm just too crazy on us. Hoping this is kind of leading us straight up where we need to go. I think it will. You know, nighttime actually probably be a pretty good time to travel, unlike the story. But I mean, it's so much harder to identify that I think you'd be safe at a distance from anybody that might be griefing. So it might be a good idea to try, you know, early on if you're trying to just get things accomplished and avoid getting freaking manhandled by players that are further along. Actually, it's not that bad. Horse better be able to make it. Yeah, I'm not really looking to run into this guy. Looks like he doesn't. I'm really looking for contact either. Lost horse there. Okay. What are you freaking out about? Is that a snake? Where'd he go? Snakes all over the place? What is going on here? A random horse again. We're getting close. Haven't managed to get killed randomly yet. Oh, motherfucker, there it goes. Me and my big mouth, right? Oh no. Don't die on me, horse. Don't die on me. Just need you to make it to the stable. That's all. I think that's it, just ahead of us. Oh no, I think this is the guy shooting at me. Fudge. Not really looking to get into a gunfight. Is he looking for me? I hope he's looking for me. Where's the damn stable? I saw it. There we go. That looks like a safe place. What in the world was that? I'm very confused right now. You cannot sell illegally owned horses. Does this actually belong to somebody? I'm so confused right now. What the hell was that guy doing?
What do you think you're gonna get when you cross the law?
What is this body? Nothing. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, boys. Running time. Well, apparently that was a legally owned horse by somebody else. So like maybe I could do it at a fence. Or... Go at. Oh, there's a gun. Can I swap? Nope. Interesting. Nope, sure can't pick it up. It's interesting. Good old 15 cents. Crushing it. Oh, Sean. Oh, shit. What's that? I mean, I guess I could just kill them all. Can't even feed my horse. It's so weird. That looks like we're gonna survive. Well, we survived our first run-in with some asshole that just wanted to try and kill us. Stable upkeep fee. Where are all these fees coming from? I didn't sign up for any of this. Is there a butcher in this town? See if I can unload some of this stuff. Far side. Got him. Well, I'm glad we survived our first shootout. don't really know what to attest it to. I don't think very highly of myself in like third-person games like this and Grand Theft Auto. I haven't been terribly skilled at, you know, PvP as far as shooting it out. First-person shooters, you know, I think I'm fairly solid. But yeah, I'm gonna probably chalk that up to maybe he was trying to come at us with a revolver. I don't know if you saw, I switched over to that repeater, which is just going to be dealing more damage. He was far enough away that he could have played a bit to it. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this junk.
What can I do for you?
See if we get anything. Oh, nice, a good amount of stuff. Oh, snake pelt. Yeah, not going to get a whole lot. Let's get rid of that whole carcass. Why is he not selling? Oh, there's just a little bit of lag, it looks like. I need to cook some stuff. I'll probably hang on to those.
Pretty low end, if you ask me.
Get rid
Been
of
a
all
lot
this
of
other
that
stuff.
lately, but they always move.
Help.
Gun.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be crafting anytime soon. I'll get
but
more
I've already
feathers.
got to. Okay. Been a lot of that lately,
Anything I can
but
cook,
they
though, I'll probably
always
hang on.
move.
We'll probably need to start throwing some food at our cores before too long. Alright.
Thanks again.
Let me figure out why this thing's still on the horse. There we go. Alright, let's hit the story mission up.
If you change your mind.
See where we're going with things. All these freaking horses with no owners. But I can't sell them to a stable. Go figure.
Well, well, well.
Who's that, Harley? Who's that Batman?
Hello, Mr. Jones.
I said, who is that? Is that a kind man? Is that a good man? Is that a bad man? Is it the devil?
Maybe it's all of them at once. Maybe there ain't no devil. There's no kindness neither.
Oh, you is always a strange one, Harley. How is Mrs. Leclerc?
About as you'd expect.
I expect a lot. It's mighty bad business. Leclerc was a good man, a fine man.
That he was.
And this fella?
Well, that's their business.
Oh, that's the world's business. The world's business is kindness and gentleness and evil and brutality. What else is there, mister?
Well, there's a whole lot else besides. Like lust and greed and stupidity.
Oh, Mr. Jones is stupid. Oh, Jones is old. Oh, Jones has cooked himself in the sun. I know.
Get yourself something to eat.
There's fellas need help. Maybe this fella can help them.
Maybe. They're on the run.
Yeah, that ain't my business. My business is what they do hereafter. That's my business.
Well, they certainly need money.
Yeah, there's always money. Money for them is good, and money for them is not so good. But well, maybe they could first go see the sheriffs and see what work is afoot. I reckon, for now at least, we might as well try. The sheriff at Blackwater, he needs help. Not the fella that arrested you. That was the marshal. The police chief, he's a decent enough fella for all we know. Poor bastard is overrun, and he don't want old Jones.
There's a couple other sheriffs that need help. A fella from Valentine, he's at the Painted Sky Ranch. The Tumbleweed sheriff's at the Tumbleweed Jail, and the Blackwater sheriff, he's at Pike's Basin.
Maybe that'll show us what kind of fella this is. Go and pay him all.
Bounty hunter missions or
That's
what?
I reckon.
Maybe. I guess we will see. Meet me back here after you've seen them.
Alrighty. Well, where are we heading now? Saw some scales. There's one. One back towards the camp, so we might work our way that way. Let's head up to this top one first. I haven't really read up on how long the online story takes. I don't know if it's meant to be something that's to finish off as sort of an intro tutorial. Oh no! Due to a fall at Rockstar. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. Might just do some exploring, messing around, playing some of the side. But, you know, we'll keep posting some updates and hit up the storyline a little bit more. As always, anything to add, go ahead and throw it down there in the comments. If you like it, do so. If you're new, you want to see more, man, hit it up, subscribe, and I'll try to put in the time. Thanks, guys.